everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be just a little bit different than the past videos that I've done. It's very similar to them. I want to be reacting to some videos and stuff like that, but I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while where I kind of do somewhat of a commentary on one of my favorite singers, and I really wanted to do a video on FINNEAS, so I decided to go and film it. I haven't filmed like this type of video in a little while, and it's gonna be back. I haven't filmed in a while, and I'm excited to be back and posting and stuff, but I just wanted to let you guys know it's gonna be a little bit different than my normal like reaction type videos, but still very similar. So I actually made like a notes thing of breakdowns of his songs. I want to be reacting to some of the songs. Yeah, I guess we can get into the video. So the first thing I want to say just about the video is that I'm doing is I love FINNEAS' music. So I do believe that I discovered FINNEAS through hearing about him from listening to Billie Eilish. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I just stumbled across one of his songs and really liked it, or if I knew about him from Billie. But the title of this video might be just a little bit, I don't know, misleading, because I'm not trying to compare the two or say anything bad about Billie, because I love Billie's music. And FINNEAS is a big portion of her music. Like, he produces her music, he helps her write her music. She is doing music, I believe, because of him. Like, he started doing music and then he encouraged her to like sing and stuff, I think. So at least that's what I've read or what I've heard. That might be incorrect, but what I'm going to do is be reacting to some of his songs. I have done a couple of these videos in the past where I see if an artist is underrated, and a lot of times you guys would comment the artist that you guys want me to react to, and I would listen to a bunch of their songs and see if I think that they're underrated. In this one, I'm just going to go ahead and make the statement that I think FINNEAS is one of the most underrated mainstream artists today. His songs are just so good and different, but they still have that like familiar, like nostalgia quality to them. I don't really know what it is about his songs that I love so much, but I just love them all. So I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna start with my least favorite FINNEAS song, which is Can't Wait to Be Dead. It was one of the ones he released I think pretty recently. I'm not a huge fan of it. I am going to be playing some of the songs and stuff, so I can just go ahead and get that started, I guess. But I did want to say that I made a huge document on notes because I've heard his songs before, so this isn't going to be like a fresh reaction, except I am going to be reacting to his new song that he released. It's a feat. I don't remember who he released it with. Sorry, I'll have to see when I click on it, but I am going to be reacting to that song at the end of this video. This will be the last thing I do in this video. So if you just want to see me react to that new song that he did, which I'll put the name up here, you can just skip to the end. That's fine if you don't want to hear what I have to say about his other music and stuff. The first video I want to be listening to is Can't Wait to Be Dead. Okay, so one of the things about this one that I wanted to mention is, as I'm kind of listening to it, is, so I'm going to tell you about the few things that I like about the song, then I'm going to tell you the stuff I don't like about it, because there is a lot of points of the song that I like. So one of the things that I like about it is the weird audio vocal glitch that happens whenever he says, somebody please call the nurse, or hearse, or something. Please call the nurse. I don't have the lyrics in front of me, but whenever he says that line and then it happens again, you know we're still gonna lose. It's a weird audio glitch. I think that was very cool, like production-wise, little thing to add, like texture-wise. Sounds really nice. And kind of just like off-putting, which I think is the vibe of the song anyway. He has that like, you know, stereotypical guitar strumming, which is very normal in like pop music. Anyway, one of my favorite parts of the song is once the first part, I guess it'd be first verse, is over with, there's that like vocal layers all comes in together. Nobody's coming to save me. Nothing else changes, I don't think. Not that I know of, but you have that nice like vocal layering that adds onto it, which sounds really nice. So the chorus of the song I actually do like. This is my favorite part right here. This reminds me of a Fall Out Boy song. The Kids Are Alright, I think is what it reminds me of. I don't know why, but this part of it just sounds like a Fall Out Boy song, just that little break right there. I'm not going to necessarily talk a lot about his production because he is a producer. Like, that's kind of what he does, so I don't want to, like, dive too deep into that because he's already good at that. I mainly want to talk about, like, just, like, the actual songs as a whole. Like, not specifically, like, different parts, like the beats and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not going to go into that super in depth. Another thing that I wanted to add about this song that I have on my notes here is that I love that like little guitar intro thingy, and then I love the outro. It's somewhere over here. It's definitely heavier than his other music as far as I've heard. This is sick. I wrote that it reminds me of Owl City. I think it reminds me of a certain Owl City song. The melody, I can't think of the Owl City song, but yeah, that's all I had to say about that song. It's not one of my favorite ones of his. I don't like the verses necessarily. I think that's what I don't like about it. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I really have no idea. It's still a good song. It's probably my least favorite song of his that I've heard. So I'm gonna go from my least favorite to my favorite. So this is I Lost a Friend. So I don't think I could say enough good things about this song. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is my favorite song of his. I think it might be my favorite song of his. I love it a lot. I don't know exactly what it is about it, but when I first heard it, I was like, whoa. And then I like sung it for like days and days and streamed it for days and days. Like, it was just such a good song. So I love the just like quiet, mysterious, heartbroken kind of intro to it. So you have the
I lost a friend, like keys in a sofa.
I'm gonna react. I'm gonna watch this whole video.
Like money on a bad bed.
One thing I've always liked about his music, and not only his but Billy's as well, is the way that they sing. They're so close to the microphone when they sing that their vocals are really present. The only thing I can compare this to that's the opposite way is Taylor Swift's albums, Evermore, not so much, but Folklore. Her vocals were very distant, very in the background. Not like the regulars. Very, honestly, like, kind of, it was just like, I hate to say bland, and I don't mean it in the sense of, like, being bland, but it kind of all blurred together. There was nothing that stood out in Taylor Swift's Folklore album to me. A few of her songs, Cardigan, a few of them were really good. I'm not saying that. August I loved, but a few of them were just like really like, I don't know. They mixed the vocals to a mush. They mashed potato-fied some of the songs that were on that album. And I love that in music, is one of my favorite things, is when the vocals are just so present in the foreground of a song because they're the main focus of the song. A lot of times, I love it when people have background vocals. I love background vocals. In Harry Styles' song, Fine Line, he has that, I'm assuming it's the bridge or post-chorus. I haven't listened to it a lot, but he has that part that's just, and it's super in the background. It sounds nice because it blends well with everything else. But when the whole song's like that, it can kind of get repetitive and not as interesting. And I like how he does it where it's in the foreground. It's very interesting. He has some backing vocals come in later on the track and they sound really nice. But I'm going to continue watching this. I don't want to bore you guys too much about technicalities and stuff, but it's just one of the things that I find interesting about this. Also, another thing that I like about this, sorry to interrupt it so soon, is right here where he's doing that, he has like a speaking type voice. When he says, well, I can't go that low, but it's kind of like a speaking type voice, like kind of a whisper almost. And he has a backing track that's lower on dubbing over, and you can hear that too, like a lower, I think it's lower, maybe higher. I'll have to see. But he has a backing track, or like at least vocal dubs, like 2 tracks. One of my favorite things about songs in general, just music in general, is ambience. I love when people add ambience to their tracks, just like a constant stream of just almost nothingness, but it adds to the song in a tremendous way. and he has it in the background of the song, so you hear the piano, but there's also something else there. It's like a super, I'm assuming it's like a synth or something, I don't know, but maybe strings that are just been like produced in a different way, but it's there and it sounds so cool.
'Cause he made a little too much money to be 20 and sad.
Also, I said I wasn't going to talk about other things except for the song specifically, but I did want to mention this about this song, is the beat, the percussion track, the like drum track, whatever, of this song is the best thing about the song, like to me. Like it adds so much to it, it makes it like, I don't know, complete or whatever. I love the drum track of the song because you can hear those low, like, I don't know, kick drums come in every now and then, and it sounds so cool. There's like a little distortion right there, that sounds cool. Also, the music videos are just a whole nother thing, but they're incredible. I love the one-shot videos he does.
Like I'm pulling all the stitches out.
Also, in order to do this and choreograph it, that's just insane to me. I think it's called interpretive abstract. I don't know what it's called necessarily, but I love that type of dance where it's not, I mean, it's obviously choreographed, but it's not like clean, I guess you should say. It's like very choppy and flowy, and Billy does that a lot in her videos too. I don't know what it's called, but like that kind of type of dance.
I lost my mind and nobody believes.
Also, I have watched videos of him talk about how he produces some of his songs, and the glass shatter sound effect that he puts in right there, I love that. Like the effect, he just like decided to add that from a video game or something, I think it was from. And I think it sounds so cool. The percussion, man.
It was black and white, but
also, he has dubs on his vocals here, and he auto-tuned one of the dubs, and it sounds so cool. Like, I don't think the main track's auto-tuned, but you can definitely hear auto-tune on the dubs, and it's in a good way. Like, I love auto-tune. Okay, well, that's that song. Obviously, masterpiece. I think that's actually what I put on my notes. I think I said this song is just a masterpiece. I really don't have much to say. I love the production in general and the one-shot music videos, which he actually does again. So the next song I'm not necessarily that excited about reacting to, because my first note of the song was 30 seconds in and I'm already going to cry. Because that's what they'll say about us, or what they'll say about us. It's giving me chills. So, this song, I just can't with this song. For one, the glissando, I don't know how you pronounce that, that he does from the ever was. That, I love those. They're so gorgeous. He did it perfectly and I love it so much. I'm gonna play it again.
when you
I can't watch this music video, it makes me sick. This is such a gorgeous song. It just makes me so happy and sad at the same time. So I heard what this song was written about, so that's what I'm like I keep that in mind when I ever hear this song. Also this line. Oh, that distorted guitar.
I wish you could see him. He looks just like you.
I can't with that line. This song, first, I'll talk about this first. I love this song so much. It's so pretty. I don't listen to it because it makes me feel things. So I'm going to do Let's Fall in Love for the Night. Let's Fall in Love for the Night.
Let's fall in love for the night and forget in the morning.
So this one is one of my favorite ones that he's done. It's such a bop. It's such like a happy, carefree, just like full on. I love this music video. I've watched this so many times because, so for one, it's really carefree.
What you like, you can bet I'll know every line.
A few things I noted about this front part before they start like the chorus or whatever, or pre-chorus or whatever, is the muted vocals at the beginning. I wanted to read my notes so I know exactly what I was gonna say, but the muted vocals at the beginning, I love that. It's like they're distorted in some way. I don't really know what it is about them, but they're like you sung into your hands like this. I don't know if it's gonna sound any different through the mic, but It's like he's singing to his hands like this. And then the classical guitar, I'm pretty positive he's playing on a not steel string guitar. I think it's, I don't know what the actual term is. But I think they're plastic, like ukulele strings. Because I have a ukulele, so I know what kind of strings ukuleles have. But classical guitars have different strings than like normal steel string guitars, acoustic ones. And that sounds so cool. I think that's what he's playing on here. I like that sound though, anyway.
You need to pick me up.
So the shots of this video are just so cool. And I also made a note that I love the black and white suits. I just think it was such a cool vibe. Like, it was such a smart idea because of the way they dance and stuff. It's so sick. Oh, I never noticed the bass and listened to it with headphones. The sub bass is sick. This part right here with the dancing, this is just so cool to me. I love this type of, I don't know, it's just so cool.
I love it when you talk that nerdy shit.
We're in our 20s talking 30s shit.
Also the dance. I just love this video. I've watched it so many times.
Let's fall in love.
And then it goes right back to that nice.
Play me a song that you like.
Yeah, I think that definitely is a classical guitar. Sounds like a ukulele string, like a ukulele kind of. The song is just so fun. Alright, so the next one that I have, Shelter, I'm gonna do. So we're doing all of his music today. This one I actually didn't write any notes on it because I wanted to react to it and then kind of give you guys my opinion. And then I have one more, and then we're gonna react to the new one. I love this music video for one. Again, just like the Let's Fall in Love for the Night and the I Lost a Friend, they're one take, I think. I'm pretty positive this one's most likely a drone or something like that because I think they go up in the air.
They call us lucky.
Also, there's the dancer, that's just so cool.
Give me shelter from
I love claps in any song, and he does them in his songs, and I love it so much.
crazy. Not to
Also, those weird, like, brass instrument sounds, like, those are cool. I don't know what they actually are, though.
I don't want to go to war, but I'm about to.
I just gotta say, this music video is so cool, but I actually first heard Shelter. That was like the first song of his that I think I listened to, and it was so good that that's what made me want to listen to all of his other songs. So definitely one of my favorite ones. So anyway, so I kind of said what I had to say about that song while reacting to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on. This is Partners in Crime. There's no music video for this one. This was a song that was just on his EP. But I kind of wanted to include it because one of the first ones that I kind of heard of his, I think that this guitar was recorded in, I think he said in a video, and I don't know if it was this song, but I thought that it was this song, where he said that the guitar in the beginning was recorded at a music festival, and like you could hear people cheering in the background, and I hear that in this like guitar intro part, and I think he recorded it like on just like a small little like microphone with his laptop. I don't know if you guys hear it, but I don't know if it's that I'm hearing or if it's just some other thing that he added in, but I think this was a song that he was referring to when he said that he did that.
Strung out on coke.
Also, this song is just, I don't know why his sad songs are so good. I don't know what it is about this song. It's so like nostalgic, but it's not, you know what I mean, like old or anything. Ooh, that minor chord or something. That was, whatever that was cool. Or sharp, probably. It's the same guitar intro, but it's distorted and weird. That's so cool.
But it wasn't a joke.
I don't know, I feel like that song should be like in a movie or something. It's just so pretty. Okay, well anyway, that's all the songs of his that I have on my list that I was actually going to just listen to myself. And now I can listen to the actual new song that he did. So this is Ashe, I believe is how you say your name, and FINNEAS. And this is Till Forever Falls Apart. This premiered in March, so this is pretty old. I'm really late to this for some reason. Anyway, never heard this before. This is first reaction. I don't think I've heard this before. Sister, stop yelling at my door. I'm excited about this.
I'm so glad I got to hold ya.
This is so cool. This is my favorite kind of dancing. I want to hear his voice.
This is it. That's how it ends.
Okay, his voice is just... It sounds so sad. This is just cool. I love the words. It just looks like so much fun. Like this, just watching this, I say happy just because of how it looks like it would be fun. That's just cute. I love it. It's definitely different from what he's done in the past. Which I know this is like a feat or actually more of a collaboration because it's not featuring. It's like they're together. It's Ashe and FINNEAS. It's not a feat. So I'm assuming they both worked on this. Alright, you guys. Well, I normally don't do videos like this where I give such strong opinions and stuff about stuff, but I love his music. His music inspires me so much whenever it comes to writing my own music and trying to learn how to produce and stuff myself, which I've been working on. So I do have a song out. I released a song last month or something. I don't remember when I released it. It's called Power. If you guys want to listen to it, you can. I probably put a teaser of it at the beginning of this video, but I might not. So it's on Spotify and stuff, and I have a lyric video that I posted for it. I wanted to, enough about me. I wanted to say that, I just genuinely love his lyrics. Like, his lyrics are incredible. His, like, writing and stuff is just so good. His production. And a lot of people, the reason why I'm including him in this, that is underrated artist or whatever, is because I don't hear people talk about him. Like, yeah, he goes on late night shows. Yes, he's probably got millions of streams on Spotify. Like, a lot of artists have that. But, like, when you, I don't think I've ever heard one of his songs on the radio. I don't think I've ever heard people talk about him when they're not referring to, like, Billie Eilish and stuff, which it's fine. Like, he produces her music. Like, he's really good at it. And that's cool and everything, too. But I think as an artist, just standalone by himself, he's actually very incredible. So with that being said, honestly, kind of all I wanted to say with this video was just how much I love his music. And if you guys haven't heard of him or are curious as to, like, his songs and stuff, like, go listen to his music because it's, like, really, really good. Yeah, he has an EP out that he released, I think, a year or two ago, or it's probably been longer than that now. He releases, like, singles every now and then. Yeah, if there's any other artists that you guys think are, like, underrated and you guys think are incredible and you guys want to see them get more, like, I don't know, love or whatever, I'd love to react to some. I have, like, an entire playlist of underrated artists on my channel that I reacted to and talked about and stuff, so not all of them are as in-depth and super, like, detailed as this one because I'm already a fan of FINNEAS. I love his music, and I actually, before I made this video, like I said, I listened to most of the songs that I talked about and wrote down some points and stuff that I liked about them. I went ahead and did that so I wouldn't forget anything. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It's going to take me so long to edit, but it'll be worth it. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.